Yes. The stream is live. I think voice is also clear. Yes. The stream is live. I think voice is also clear. Okay. Let's start with solving the problem now. So I'll be solving the questions from TLL Ultra CP30. So it is recommended that for beginners it is very useful. It has separate sections like from 800, 900. For each rating it has 31 selected questions. So I thought I will solve these questions because my rating has went down. My rating has literally went down because from here I have participated in due 1 and due 2, right? I was not knowing how to solve those questions, and in due 2 my rating went down, and also this was the phase where my rating went down because I was not able to solve the question properly. So I thought I will improve my rating, and also this is good for improving our ratings, right? This was what I was told. So let's start the solving questions from here only. So before that, there was a contest that was conducted, I think on July 14 there was a contest which was conducted, right? So I solved only one question in that, and I was not able to solve these questions in a hurry. So I'll try to solve this question after solving the first question from CP31. Yeah, let's start solving. I will solve this question at the last, but I will solve this question. So it has 31 questions. Panther is watching my stream. ಇನ್ನು ನೋಡಾಕತ್ತೇನ್ಲೇ? ನೋಡು ನಾಳೆ ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರು ಸಿಗ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? So let's start. Panther is my friend, guys. Shout out to Panther. Always see you. Kyofan is busy after his last contest, as now he has to deliver many alumnis all over the world. He stored them inside n boxes, and each of which has some number AI written on it. He wants to sort them in non-decreasing order based on their number. ಡಿಲೇ ಐತೆ, ಕಿಟಕಿ ತೆಗಿಲೇನೆ, ಭಾಳ ಡಿಲೇ ಐತಿ. ತಡಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ಡಿಲೇ ಐತಾನ ಅಂತಂದು. ಭಾಳ ಡಿಲೇ ಐತಿ. ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಚಿರ, ನಿಂದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದು ಮಗನ. ತಡಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ಡಿಲೇ ಐತಾನ ಅಂತಂದು. ಭಾಳ ಡಿಲೇ ಐತಿ. ನೀನು ಅದು ಹಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಲಿಂದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅದು 20 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತದ. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಿಂದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರೋದು ಮಗನ. ಅದು 20 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡಿಲೇನೇ ಇರ್ತಾಳ. 20 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡಿಲೇನೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ 20 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ನಾವು ಈ ಕಡೆ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀ ಎಲ್ಲದಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ ಬರ್ಬೇಕದ, ಬಟ್ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ನೋನ್ ಹಳೆ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ನಾಗ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಮಾಡಾತಿಪ್ಪ, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ. Sorry, bro, I have to speak in English. I will speak in English. It has to record, it has to stream. My laptop is very old, right? It has to record it, and then it has to come in your device which you are seeing, right? So it has so your device has some problems. Please correct it, Mr. Panther 39. You are watching in 4G mobile and telling that you are getting my stream in delay. That's your problem, bro. You are watching in 4G mobile and telling that you're getting my stream in delay. Bro, you are using very bad words. Sorry, I'll solve the problems. Guys, ignore Panther. Yo, ಹೊಲ್ಸದಿ ಲೇನಿ ಹೊಲ್ಸದಿ. That's your problem, bro. You are watching in 4G mobile and telling that ಪಾಪ ನಾನು ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಹೋಗಲೇ. Busy after his last contents. Theophanes is busy after his last contest, as now he has to deliver many enemies all over the world. He stored them inside n boxes, and each of which has some number AI written on it. He wants to sort them in non-decreasing order based on their number. Theophanes is busy after his last contest, as now he has to deliver many enemies all over the world. He stored them inside n boxes, and each of which has some number AI written on it. After his last mission, he has to deliver many enemies all over the world, them inside n boxes, and each of which has some number AI written on it. You want to sort them in non-decreasing order and increasing order based on their number. However, his machine works in a strange way. It only reverses any subarray of boxes with length at most k. However, his machine works in a strange way. It can only reverse any subarray of boxes with a length at most k. Subsets ಅದು subset at most k length ಇರಬೇಕು. Find if it's possible to sort the boxes using any number of reverses. Find if it's possible to sort the boxes using any number of reverses. Find if it's possible to sort the boxes. It's possible to sort the boxes using any number of reverses, but the length should be less. Maximum length must be k, right? And any number of times we can reverse it. Reversing the subarray means choosing two indices ai and j where and changing the array a1 a2 till a1 an to a1 a2 till an. Subarray means choosing two indices I and j and changing the array a1 a2 an to a1 a2 so on. Reversing a subarray means choosing two indices I and j and changing the array A1, A2, and A1 to A1. Indices I and J tungutina. And two indices I and J. And choosing the array A1, A2, AN. Input ನೋಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಇದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗೈತೆ. Stage 4 ಇತ್ತು. ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. 4, 3, 10, 3, 8, 30 and 14. The first line of each test case contains two integers. Two indices I and J were changing the array. Can't. So if one count one is the maximum, one for this I will check I'll take an integer. If it is decreasing, I will count it to 1. I'll check the maximum non-decrease, maximum decreasing. I'll check the maximum decreasing length of the subarray. If it is, and I'll apply that formula j minus 1 plus 1, which is given there, j minus I plus 1. So for this, I will for this question is telling that if we have to arrange, if he'll give an array, right, we have to check whether the subarray, we have to interchange the subarrays, and then if the maximum length should not exceed k. He has given a k input here, the second input in every first line. So if it exceeds k, then it cannot be arranged in ascending order, which is non-decreasing order. So first what I'll do is I'll take an integer which will be 0 at the starting. I will check for every number in the array. So if it is decreasing, so if ai and ai plus 1, so it is decreasing. If it is decreasing, I'll increase the integer by 1, and if it is increasing, then I'll reset that integer to 0, because I will check the maximum subset which is decreasing. So that the subset which has maximum decreasing numbers, then I will apply the index of I and j for the formula he has given right here, right, where it is here. If it is more than k, then the output will be no, we cannot arrange this in increasing order. So if the output is less than k, then the output will be yes, it can make the array in increasing order. So for that, I'll check once it is correct. You're getting my stream in delay order. So if the output is less than k, then the output will be okay. I will try to make it in a code. Array C na tondi. For so we'll take array, right? You have to declare at least 2 arrays for this now. So every input will be having the first line of input will be having two arrays, two integers, right? So we'll take that first. We'll declare here only int b comma c for, we'll take it as input. Into the first wait. I'll declare this. I'll declare the vector here only into b. What I'll do now is I'll take it input. Uh, we have two input we should take, right? So we got the first line input here, and for the second line input we have to take another vector, right? So it will be having the length of the second index, the first index of the vector b for int j equals 0, j less than equals b index I, b index j, b index 1, right? It will be less than b index first because, oh, no, 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 for, sorry, it will be b index 0. The first index is 3, right? So the second vector will be having 3 inputs. Same for the fourth test case, it has 4, right? So it's given that one, j plus plus c index j. I have to change here to j, right? I have to c index j. So we got our input. Now we got every two input, right? So the k here is the b index 1 will be k for here. I will declare an integer which will be d is equals to 0. Now I will check if the array is not decreasing. I will check whether the maximum subset which has decreasing array length for auto in C, right, in vector C. If no, we can't do that. We can't do like J because we are considering we are comparing the zeroth index with plus 1 and plus 2 plus 2, plus 1 to plus 2, right? We have to take it as a range only. Or we can take it as a next height, but I'll go with this one. B index 1, no, B index 0. Now we'll start. We have to consider first the index 0. I have considered the loop from the first index. We have to compare from 0th, right? Now we'll apply if c index j minus 1 is greater than c index j, then d should increase, right? D should increase by 1. Yes, D should increase by 1. Now, if it is not increasing or it is equals, then the D should automatically should be again 0, right? Then I will reset it. Else, then D is equals to, then D equals 0. Now, we will check. Now we have to compare that. We have D, right? But we are not getting the index of the D. One second, I will check it. So let us consider the fourth test case, which is 4 and 3, 10, 3, 8, 30 and 14. So 10 and 13, the D will increase plus 1, and the second locant becomes 0, right? Plus 1, plus 1 and plus 1. If so, once I'll consider before going with the formula that they gave, we will once check our own before I try this, because by this I'm not getting, because by this code I am not getting the index, right? Index of j and I, right? Array j and I, right? So what I'll do, if I will check once, if d is greater than k, then I'll print no. If it is not greater than k, then I will print yes. I think it will not work, because we have to go with this formula only. Once I will try it. If d is greater than k is b index 1. No, no. Else we will try a revamp. Printing any? Why is the number printing out? Array save ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. I will save it first. Now I will run it. It was not saved. It was not saved. Array name now. ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತೆ ಇದೆ ಇಂಟ್ ಸೀನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಐತಿ oof 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 ತಪ್ಪು have took the input wrong guys int for int ಎಲ್ಲದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಬರೋಕ ಫಸ್ಟ್ನೇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೈತಿ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಇಂಟ್ ಸಿ for int j equals 0 j plus index I'll try it with once Python with it. I have difficulties with C++. Array spelling आगा भैया once it comes in this then I'll write the code in C++. I think I have made a syntax error in that. Which will have two loops, right? Two lines. I made the same. I made the mistake. I did not apply uh, two loops. I have to apply two loops here, and then I have to make that inside for index. Okay. I'll change it once. I'll change it. So I made mistake here is there will be two lines of input, right? So I did not took that. I just take B and C and just did solving it. So it should come, right? Then why it's not coming? ಹಿಂಗ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. Mm. For a range of 1 comma b index 0, if uh, c index j minus 1 is greater than c index j, then d should increase by 1, right? Else d equals 0. D equals 0. Now what should I do is, I have to come out of the loop now. If d is greater than, if d is greater than k, then print no. Else k I have not declared, right? 1. Print yes. I think it should work. Int of input opa. J minus 1 is 0. I think loop is out of index. I'm not wrote C here. Yes. And I'll try for 31999 plus 44 and 66421, right? Yes. 10 3 8 30 and 14. Yes. 2 and 1. Now you should give no, but we'll see what will you. It's giving yes. We should take out the indexes itself. Allow from wither. Gane. We have to extract the indexes and then we have to apply this formula itself. Okay. We have to extract the indices of arrays which is indices which has greater subset length, which has greater length of subset. But it should again give this one, right? We'll see once. If d plus 1, I'll just we'll just try for the last test case itself. Big bath. Now I'll try it for a whole. uh, 3 2 yes, 1 yes, yes, 4 and 4, 6 4 2 2 1, yes. 4 3 10 3 8 30 and 14, yes. Yes, I got the whole input. So the mistake I was thinking that I have to extract the index of j and I and then add 1. So if this increases, then this is greater than k, then I have to put no, and if it is less than or equals to k, I have to print yes. But we can also do the same thing, right? We have to extract, one second, we have to extract the maximum non-decreasing, maximum decreasing length of the subset. So we have a set here, right? 6421. So the maximum decreasing subset is 0 here, because so it is no, it is 4, right? 1 2 3 3, and we have added also 1 here, right? So it does not exceed, it does not exceed 4, right? It is almost 4. No, almost 4. It is exactly 4. It is not increasing 4. So coming to this part, the third test case, right? Now the fourth test case here, uh, the first one will be the d will increase by 1, right? The d will increase by 1. Again the d will set to 0 because it is increasing. First it was decreasing, it increased by 1, and then it is decreasing, then it is resetting itself to 0, and then it is increasing by 1. So what he has given is the subset should be maximum 3 times 3, length of 3. It should not increase. So the decreasing order should be maximum the length of 3, but we got d as 1, right? So that our d is 1, and he told that even if we get indexes, even if we get indexes, this is our d, right? J minus I is our d, and we are adding 1 for it. Even if we get indexes for that, that will be a length, right? J minus I, it will be a length. I don't know which test case will be wrong when I submit it, but this is how I solved it. So we got our, this is I and this is j. So our I is 2 and our j is 3. So our value will come here as j 3 minus 2 is 1 plus 1 is 2, which is less than 3. So it will pass the test case, which is yes. So coming to this, our d will increase by 1, and the k value here is 1. So d plus 1 will be 2, right? And it is greater than 1, so it will not pass the test case. So our output, which will be printing what? No. I hope this is how all the internal test cases will be passed by this code only. But there is a mistake in C++. I will fix it. Our Python code is correct now. I will see once. Whether should I submit and then correct my C++, or should I correct it now only? Once I will check if it has any. It is wrong in test case. Submit it. There is an internal test case fail. 12th token. This is very long row. I have to check by pen. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 3 and 2. 12. Uh-huh. So each will be having two lines, right? Then it will be 24th line. 1. अरे भाई. 1 2 3 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am missing the count, guys. I am missing the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. D will increase by 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2. So answer is no. Answer is no. Yes, it is no. Then what is our output giving? Yes, it is giving no. Expected no found. Yes. D will be, it is decreasing, right? So it should, D equals 1. So D equals 1 plus 1, which will be 2, and the answer he has given is expected no. Then we should, then our code should print no, right? I'll once try it in. क्या था? 31213, or it might be this, right? 31213. Why it's printing yes? Why it is printing yes? You should print no, right? What is bind x0? 1. Bind x1 is 1. For D will increase. Our D will increase by 1 at the starting. Okay. Again it will be resetting itself to 0 in the second loop, right? When it will move from 1 to 3, then D will be 0. So the D count will be 0 plus 1, which will be 2. No, it will be 1 only. So it is printing yes. Okay, okay. But correct ಅದ. If it is not, we have to set our value. If uh, we have to give a value, another integer value which contains a D for every loop. If the if that value increases D, then it should reset its value to again D. So the maximum value should be maintained till it reaches to the last element. Reaches to the last element. So suppose we have D as 0, right? Now we have to take another integer. We have to store that value after every D is increased. If D is 0, then the value should be 0, D itself. So what I'm trying to say is, we have D will be changing whenever there is an increasing order in the subset, right? Now suppose we have a decreasing subset, our D will increase, right? Suppose we have, let's assume this only, which okay, we'll take a test case as 645 64 I'm back. So I was saying that, so my camera got flipped. That's why. So let's consider this example for our D. So our D changes, right? Uh, so we'll consider this example. Whenever the D is decreasing, it increases by 1. So our D here will be 2 because it means 1 time and 2 time. And again it will increase by 2 times. No, it will be 0 for from here to here. So at last the D will be 0. But it should be 3, right? D plus 1. Here it will be 2. Answer should be D plus 1 will be 3. Then it should print no. If we have an example like 6 comma 2, then our D plus 1 will be 3. Then it should print no. Let's check here. We have 6 comma 2, right? 6 4 3 and 1 2 4. It should print no here, but what it's printing is yes, because a D is resetting itself, its value from here to here. No, after here only it's resetting its value, right? But it should maintain its value, like it should maintain its value which has been added here. Like it should be 2, and we'll be adding 1 for it. Once again, voice is clear, right? Voice is clear, right? I hope it's clear. I hope it's clear. Our D is resetting its value, right? Now we should change that. If our D has some value, we have to place that value in another integer so it can maintain its value. Okay, will how can I do that? It's clear. 0 0. Okay, first I'll reset my, I'll take another integer D here, and what I'll do is I'll take another value here. If condition, if my D is greater than E, then I will set E equals D. Then I will check here. I replace E with D. Alright, once I'll save it and then I'll run it. So we'll take the example which was wrong here, which is 3 and 1, right? And 2 1 3. Now it's printing no. Now I'll copy it once again. Okay. Ah, so what I did here is first I'll submit it and then I'll explain. If it is wrong, then it will be waste, right? Array. Now it's wrong on 22nd token. We passed our test case which was failed. Now it is failing on 22nd token. Madhya. So we have to count another time. So what if it is equals, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. 3, 2 and 3, 2, 1. 3, 2 and 3, 2, 1. So it is decreasing. Now our D is 2. So what it should print now? Expected as found no. So if it is equals, then it should print yes. If it is equals to D, then it should print how? Our D 3, 2, 1. He is telling that 3 and 2, 3, 2, 1. Expected yes. He is expecting yes, but our code is printing no. Now D will increase by 1. D will increase. No, D will just increase by 1, right? And again it will increase by 1. So D is 2 and E will be, oh, we have to print, we have to print mhm, 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 2, and if it is D plus 1, okay, once I'll check here, once I'll equals to, okay, here is the mistake, I guess. Our E value will be 2 plus 1, which will be 3. So it will, so our k value, so our k value is 2 and our E plus 1 will be 3. If it is greater than the index 1, then we have to print no. Uh, no. I think we have to change something here only. There is a mistake in our code. Either we are getting something wrong or no. I think I have to see the answers because it's more than 53 minutes now. Where it is? If k equals 1, what happens if k equals 1? Our k is greater than 2. So this hint is not available. If k is 1, any permutation is possible. If k equals 1, the answer is yes only if the array is already sorted. If the if answer is always yes, because we can swap adjacent elements. Oh. Then all the answer is work out. I'll just check the code itself. Multi t minus minus. Hmm. Riemann Leonardo. I will just ask this question and wait 1 second. Mhm. I have asked Gemini. I have asked Gemini so that I can figure out where I have done mistake. Analyze k. The effect of k. If k is greater than or equal to, we can reverse any adjacent pair of elements. Being able to swap adjacent elements allows us to. Okay. What is wrong in my code? We can only reverse subarrays of length 1, which does absolutely nothing. Therefore, k equals 1. The array can only be sorted if it is already sorted in non-decreasing order from the start. Identify the error in your logic. Your current code tries to find the maximum length of the DS decreasing continuum box and compares it to k. This is incorrect because we can use multiple operation sequentially to shift elements over time rather than needing to sort the whole unsorted block in one single operation. This is incorrect because we can use multiple operations sequentially to shift elements over time rather than needing to sort the whole unsorted block in one single operation. So what is doing? We can only reverse subarrays of length 1, which does absolutely nothing. If k is 1, then we can only reverse subarrays of length 1. 1, 1. Okay. Length 1, which does absolutely. Therefore, if when k is equal, the array can only be sorted if it is already sorted. If it is already sorted. So if we have 3 and 1, 3, 1. Okay. If we, so the so to calculate the maximum value of k, he has given j minus I plus 1, right? So the maximum value. So if it is already sorted, then k will be 1. Now, if it is k, then it should already be sorted. because we have constant 1 at the formula, right? J minus I plus 1. Analyze the boundary condition. If k equals 1, we got that. The array can only be sorted if it is already sorted in non-decreasing order from the start. Okay. Identify the error in the logic you are converting. This is in the we can use multiple operations sequentially to shift elements over time rather than needing to sort. You are allowed to reverse subarrays of length 2 or more. So the problem we look at the power of reversing small sections of the array. The condition hinges entirely on the maximum length k allowed for single reversal operation. When k is greater than equals to, if you are allowed to reverse subarrays of length 2 or more, you have the ability to swap any two adjacent elements in the array. Since swapping adjacent elements in the only mechanic required to perform a standard bubble sort, you can rearrange the array into any sequence you want. Therefore, k greater than 2, it is always possible to sort the array no matter how scrambled it starts. Yes. So if my k is greater than 1 or 2, it always prints as right. If I remove this, if I remove this, and I hope I understood the question clearly. It should print as right. This it's telling that that's it. If k is greater than equals to, if you are allowed to reverse, I'll check. What it should print. It should print yes, right? It should print yes, right? It should print yes. Okay, I did not understand what it was telling. This was my code, right? When k, we look at the power of reversing small sections of the array. The condition hinges entirely on the maximum length k allowed for single reversal operation. The strategy. When k is greater than equals to, if you are allowed to reverse subarrays of length 2 or more, you have the ability to swap any adjacent. If as print as, if it contains any element larger than next one point, print no. Since swapping adjacent elements is the only mechanic required to perform a standard bubble sort, you can rearrange the array into any sequence you want. Therefore, if k is greater than equals to 2, it is always possible to sort the array. No matter how scrambled it is. When k equals 1, reversing the subarray of length 1 means choosing an element that is keeping it to change exactly where it is. Changes absolutely nothing because the work simplifying the check. Instead of counting unsorted sections of simulating shifts, we simply check is k. I okay. ರಂಪರಾಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದೇನಿತ್ತು. If b index 1 is greater than or equals to 2, print s. print as no, there is another condition, right? If it is, if b index 1 is equals to 1, then uh, if if c dot sort of equals c, then print yes. This is what it's telling. Print no. We got it, but yes, we can change it. If so it is very simple. We did very anything, whatever comes in mind, I did it. It was very simple. If there is unsorted array, we have to check. You made me think in like anything. I almost spent 1 hour, right? Yes, 1 hour. But the question was simple. If it is sorted, then no. What he's trying to tell is, he wants to sort them in non-decreasing order based on their number. However, his machine works in the strange way. It can only reverse any subarray of boxes with length at most k. So in simple way, it gave me the answer, right? So in bubble sort, we take two array. Two, if k is greater than or equals to 2. If k is greater than equals to 2. Okay, I'll verify it. I got the answer right, but I want to verify whether I understood it clearly or not. I got the answer. I got the answer, but I have to verify it. I means it is already verified. It is correct, but I am thinking whether I understood it or not. We have 6421, right? Uh, we have j here. We have high here, and k is greater than. If we have 1 second, we have here 1 and 2 and here 0, right? 2 minus 1 plus 2, any number of at most k. to ratio length 2 or more, you have the ability to swap any two adjacent elements. But he has said subarrays, right? Subarrays contains like from the starting to the end element, but it'll always, if we have subarray of 1 till 10, we can swap 0 and the 10th element, but the subarray contains like all the 10 elements, like j minus 0, like we have 10 minus 0 is 9 plus 1, if k is 2, we can't get it. How? But in subset we consider, I see what's causing the confusion that comes down. This is a big difference. Subarray and substring. This is contingent of array. It means you select two indexes I and j and you must take all the elements between them without skipping anything. Subset. What he has said. Subset or subarrays. Subarray. 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 And you must take all the elements as. Subset is a conditional. Okay, I have typed here subarray. Okay. Mention subarray. The problem statement. Reversing an array means closing two indices I and j and changing the array a1, a2 and an to a1 and I minus j and j till n. Because it specifies as a subarray means it means you flip everything between index I and index j as single solid block. Means if we have to reverse it and we have to reverse this. Let's consider this as the example. Two indexes I and j and changing the array a1, a2 till an to a1, a1, a minus, ठीक है, j psi and j plus 1 till the middle part we have to change it. So we had a example, right? 3 2 3 2 1. We have to consider and reverse it. 1 2 1 3 and 1 2 3. We got it in 3. Oh, 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 oh. If we have more than that, so we'll take an example here. We'll take an example here. 1 6 and 2. If it is more than those, it will come right. 6 4 3 1 2 3. Yes, now we have we have 6 4 3 1 2 3. In this I can take first element and we have 6 4 3 2 1, right? So we can write this as So we can write this as, first I can change this to 4, 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And again I can change this. I can change that to 4, 6, 1, 3, 2, 3. And again I can by considering only two indices, I can change the whole array to increasing order. That's what the question was saying. Even if the k may be 3, 4, 5. Now I can change this to 4, 1, 6, 3, 2, 3. And again I can change this to 1, 4, 6, 3, 3, 2, 3. And again I can change this. He told we can reverse any number of times, right? But it should not exceed k. So we'll consider taking k as 2 only. Or even if it is more than 2, we can change it. No, this is not the right way. Wait, I'll change it. So now 4, 6, 3, 1, right? From 6 and 3, it is changing, right? 4 and 6. From 3, 1, 2, 3, it is changing. I will change that. 4 and 6 will be same. I have I have to reverse it. Like I have to consider 4, right? Even if I consider that, it will be reversing. What I did, it is same. Okay, to change this to 3, 6, 1, 2, 3. Now the starting one is changed, so I will change this to 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. And then I will change this. It will be same. It will be same. 1, 6, 2, 3. And again 3, 4. No, 3, 1, 4, 4, 6, 2, 3. And again 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3. And again it will change to 1, 3, 4, 2, 6, 3. And again the 2 will come near. So so we'll consider at last it will reach sorted, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 will be twice, 4 and 6. But we always took k as the subarray as the subarray of length 2 only, right? Here which changed to 2, here 2. It was 2 here, 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 no, it was 2 here, and then it was 2 here. We consider always if it is 2 or more than 2. If k is 2 or more than 2, then we can, then it can be sorted. Yes, I, I I could have thought that at the starting when I read the question. This was very important, right? If any subarray is, if we consider any in an array, if it is decreasing, if ai and ai plus 1 it is decreasing, we can consider only both. We can consider those two and just flip them, so the k will always be 2 there, right? we reverse it, and then we come again in the loop, and then if it is decreasing we reverse it, then if it is decreasing we reverse it. For every subarray wherever it is decreasing we can reverse it, which will k will always be maintained 2 till the array is sorted, right? Till the array is sorted. So k can be anything if it is greater than, if it is greater than uh, 2 or equals to 2, but it should not be 1. If it is 1, then it should always be sorted. If it should be always sorted. Now I got it, I will submit it now. Now if test case fails, array, hey, I did a mistake, I guess. Where is my submission? No, here. One if when k is greater than, it should always sort the array, then you should print as. Yes, that's only idea here, right? What Congo, why? I failed in the test case one only itself now. At least I passed the test case here by my own. Now I am failing at the first test case itself. One second, I will fix this. If b index 1 is k, right? If it is equals to k, first I'll check. Wait. First I'll take a copy of b, which is c dot sort of, and first I will print it. Well, I'll check whether it is sorted or not. I can't. Huh? 1 3 2 6 5 4 3 1 4 1 2. अरे ना बरे इष्ट ಕೊಟ್ನಾ 1 6 3 6 5 1 2 3 4. Now it is making. If uh, b index b index 1 equals 1, then, and I'll just add and here, and d equals c. Then print yes. Here if b index 1 equals, yeah, no, greater than or equals to 2, then print yes. Else print no. ಈಗ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಿದು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಛೇ 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 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪಾದೈತಿ. 3999. D equals C should come, right? 1 second. Inside this cells we have to put this condition, I guess. We did the same thing. Inside this if we place this condition, you can just make a copy and we can compare it, right? If it is same, then you can print as either it can print ಬಂತನ ಆನ್ಸರ್. Array index syntax form syntax. Because of this, D becomes none and C gets modified directly when you later array C modify ಆದೈತೇನೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಘಂಟಾ. D becomes none and C gets modified directly when you later check if B index 1 equals and D equals check, you are checking if none equals C, which is always false. As a result, your code indirectly outputs no, even for arrays that are already sorted. Okay, sorted and ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಗ this should be sorted. It means which leaves C alone and returns brand new sorted. Okay, ಇದು C ನು ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಾವ ದೋಸ್ತ. ಒಂದ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದು ಒಂದ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. 999 ಎರಡು ಬರಾತು ಆನ್ಸರ್. ಇದರ ಒಳಗ ಕೆಲ್ಸದಾಗ ಇದು ಬರಬೇಕು. I was telling that inside of this else it should come, right? Array Yes. No. 3-1-1-1-1-1-1. I got my answer. Array now 4 equals 3. Last two questions for 200. 3, 830 and 14, and 2 equals 1, and 3 equals 1, and yes, now I got it. Accepted. Yeah, let's go. Accepted. I solved only one question. That too, it took this much time. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Party week. I did only one problem, bro. That too took. That too just 800 rated. I will meet you tomorrow, right? I will. You give me party because I did, right? So yesterday there was a simple question. I will tell you what happened yesterday is there was a simple question. You are seeing this, right? Alternating sum of numbers. This was a very simple question. I was traveling at that time. What happened is ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ತಡಿ 1 second. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಬಂದ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಲೈನ್ ತೆಗೀರಿ. ನೋಡಿದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ that what you said. ಹ್ಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ I don't want to get banned by YouTube. ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೀ ನಾವು ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೊಲ್ಸ್ ಚಾಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ. ನಾವು ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನೋಡಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗ್ದೀನಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಇಟ್. ಶುಡ್ ಐ ಎಂಡ್ ದಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 10 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಹಾಗೆ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ. ಮೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್. Panther 39. You're still living in a 3G era, I guess, right? Keep my chat clean. Panther 39. Others will also see. Once I get success, no. If anybody comes and see like the starting phase of mine, if they see these chats, what they will think? What kind of audience did Sub Zero have? So see what have you written here? Just imagine if people you like, people you love see this, what they will have impression over. Even though you don't have your real name, but still. Keep my chat clean. Panther 39. Kidan algorithm explain please. Chiran new subscriber ಬಂದ ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಮಂದಿ ಅದೀವಿ ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ನೀ ಒಬ್ಬ. Bro, is that called a Kidan algorithm? I did not saw that. What is Kidan algorithm, bro? ನಾ ಅಲ್ಗಾರಿದಮ್ ಸ್ಪೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗು ತಪ್ಪು ಪಡೆದೆ ಅಂಡಿ ಅವನು. So the question I solved is called Kidan algorithm. Thanks for letting me know that. Ankan Sina. Yeah, bro, where are you from? Ankan Sina. 9537. One second. But I was not doing this right. It was different from the other one. Lead code from by and sell stock C from WB. Bro, Ankan, I saw this first time, but if you want, then I will see. I will see. Wait. 1 second. I'll make my own int list and I'll check whether I can do that or not. 1 second. Be online, bro. I am seeing this this algorithm for the first time. I have solved many questions which are low level, but this is the first time. Be on chat. Be on chat. Be online. Sorry. Be on chat. Urree. Current होतो. Urree. Current होतो. Panther 39. The power has went pro just because of you. Urree. Current होतो. Panther 39. The power has went pro just because of you. Urree. Current होतो. Panther 39. The power has went. Kiran bro, I am solving. I am trying to understand the algorithm that you have said. Consider this array 2, 3, minus 5, 6, minus 4. We keep track of two values as we talk through the items. We keep track of two values as we walk through the items. Best maximum sum ending of the current position. Algorithm completes. Yeah, Ankan bro. Hey, Panther bro, I'm addressing, but I have seen this algorithm for the first time. That's why I'm understanding for myself. Let me understand it. Ankan bro, please, if you please don't mind it. I'm seeing this question for the first time. I'm trying to understand it now. Lead code problem 121. Okay. I have not entered lead code. I just solved this, right? I am saying this one second.